A chital mask can also be found in a swimming pool until and unless we do not restrict our minds on imagining that a swimming pool is just a very small area. If we imagine the swimming pool is a large compounded area, the chital mask can not only be found but also be fished. A warm greetings, Honorable Speaker Sir, and this august gathering. For a certain cause today, I stand here strongly opposing the motion put forward by my fellow proposition bench members. Honorable Speaker Sir, there is a statement. Every time we greet someone, we say good morning. These words are not mine. These words were spoken by the Honorable Principal of Sipajhar College. But if we scientifically see, this is afternoon. And afternoon cannot be mentioned as a good morning. So which means it's a superstition. Similarly, when we talk about that when we meet our elders, we touch the feet of those elders to get blessings. But if we look scientifically, it's not possible to get such blessings. But Honorable Speakers, are the very reason I'm mentioning this, because there's a very thin line between superstitions and cultural beliefs. What the Honorable Principal of Sipajhar College mentioned is not superstition, it's cultural beliefs, which has been taught by our cultures. When we touch the feet of our elders, this is not a superstition, this is a cultural beliefs. And there's a very thin line which the proposition bench members have clearly failed in highlighting that thin line. This cultural belief have been safeguarded by the Universal Declaration of Human Rights under the Article 27. And even if we talk about, as someone mentioned, that when we eat a banana, we do not ask someone that do we have to peel that banana. We always peel the banana. And when we are talking in the region of Republic of India, we have to talk about the Republic of India. And similarly, if we even talk about the Indian Constitution, under the Article 29 of the Indian Constitution clearly mentioned there's a thin line between superstitions and cultural beliefs, and which the proposition bench members have clearly failed. Honorable Speakers, are moving to my constructive arguments. If we talk about the Swami temple versus Vishwanath Swami temple versus the state of Uttar Pradesh.
What article is it?
Sorry?
What article is it?
Article 29 of the Indian Constitution.
Article 29 doesn't speak about any superstitious belief and so on. It's like cultural and educational right.
Yeah, exactly, sir. Under Article 29, even the state of Vishwanathan temple versus the state.
Preservation of the cultural right.
Exactly, sir. Exactly, sir. Okay, moving forward, thank you, Honorable Speaker. So, moving forward, when we talk about a proposition bench members mentioned about something, and based on the statement, I do not find if a chameleon would have been present in this moment of time, the chameleon would have felt insecure about his abilities, because the statements of the proposition bench members changes faster than a chameleon changes his alarm. Mistakenly, the proposition bench members mentioned something that we do not go near a banana tree at late night because there might be ghosts coming after us. But then also the proposition bench members similarly mentioned about and explained that the amount of carbon dioxide is much more higher at night. That's why we do not go. And mistakenly they have proved something which is said to be a superstition but was proven by scientific mindset. Honorable Speaker, in this moment of time, the entire statement is not about this scientific mindset versus superstitions, but it's a broader topic. There's a two parts which we can highlight. Number one, it is possible to remove superstitions from society, but how? The proposition bench members have not mentioned. If we even move to the second part, that is the widespread promotion and dissemination of the scientific mindset. There, similarly, the proposition bench members have not mentioned the rules of procedure and how we'll be moving forward. And if we move forward, Honorable Speaker, sir, I guess you have noticed that every time the proposition bench members were mentioning a lie, a balloon popped. Yes, because the proposition bench members were mentioning a lie, the balloon popped. But if we look into the scientific mindset, it's not because the proposition bench members were telling a lie. It's because the atmospheric pressure outside the balloon was higher than the amount of atmospheric pressure which was coming from inside. And because of this, the balloon popped. Not because he was telling a lie. But this scientific mindset had to revolve around everyone, which cannot be possible unless it's been widespread. And the proposition bench member had failed in mentioning how it will be widespread. And after all this, if the proposition bench members are still adamant to their statements, I just remember a small statement by Stephen Hawking, that the biggest enemy of mankind is not ignorance. It's the illusion of knowledge. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir. Thank you, August gathering.